Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? We are doing good. I hope we're doing good. Gonna be a good day. Well, maybe not a good game. It might not be a good one. Hey Kieran, how's it going? Nice to see you. I'm expecting... I don't know what I'm expecting, to be honest. I'd like another 4-5-0 win. I know we've made changes. We've made 6 changes to the United game, which is to be expected. De Bruyne's always going to get a rest. So 2 others. You know, that was always going to happen. Hey, Certified Citizen, how's it going? How's it going? How's everyone doing? No one going to the game tonight? I was thinking about going, but I haven't been to any Champions League games this season. I mean, who wants to go see one that's already finished? I remember seeing City against Spartak Moscow, and we were 5-0 up after the first leg, and then it was a boring 1-0 win. Boring game. Yes, City are playing tonight. It is Sporting Lisbon at home in the Champions League. We're 5-0 up. I'm gonna tweet actually because I've not tweeted today. Shocking. Let's send a tweet. There we go, tweeted that. Yeah. What's everyone's score prediction for tonight? I am going to go 4-5. I think we're going to score 4-5. I wouldn't expect us to keep a clean sheet. But it's a big chance for that. The right back, isn't it? Youngster. When was the last time Laporte had a day off? Does anyone know? When the last time Laporte had a day off? Because he seems to play every game. It's always Stonesy and Diaz getting swapped in and out. I guess if Aki was fit, he'd probably play instead of him. I know Cancelo's ill too, but I think he could do with a rest. Sometimes we got like what 5 minutes before kickoff. Well, here we go. Players are out. Oh, the Etihad is full tonight. The game. I'd be very surprised if it is, considering being there going this season. United wasn't even full. It was the closest I've seen, but it wasn't full. It may have looked full on TV, but it wasn't where I was sat. Oh, yeah, in truth, I mean, it looks like a good crowd. Would be surprising that it's full anyway, considering we're 5-0 up after the first leg. I think one of the disappointing things actually about going to the City games is the crowd is actually pretty poor. Not all the crowd, of course. Every team has their passionate fans and stuff, and City are no different than that. And of course, being City fans, you would know. But you look at other teams and things, and let's believe fans are non-stop. But here, it's just kind of ones near the away end in the corner. Obviously, the family stand's the family stand. You don't expect anything much from any family stand from any stadium. Where I'm sat, it's mainly like old people, season ticket holders. You know, they're all in the 60s plus. Tends to be a little bit quiet and a little bit dull. Pedro Porro. I mean, in fairness, that Pedro, we do need a... We do need another fullback. You know, we're down on fullbacks. We really are. No. Yeah. There's a false start. And yeah, like I said, we've made changes, but I'm still expecting a pretty big win because we've made changes, but we've still got a strong team out. Wouldn't you think as well we'd play a couple more of the youngsters? Particularly up front. I want to see McAtee Delap give him more of a chance. I think Palmer's still injured, isn't he? Or is he just coming back? Sterling trying to run on the end of it already. Keeper collects. I want to see Sterling play well too. Not just play well, but get a couple of goals. Not just one. And get two. Looks like a pretty decent turnout for Sporting. Oh, that's a great ball from Foden. He spun it on the edge of the box. Coming Sterling out on the left. Crosses it in. Doesn't make it to anyone. Zinchenko lets it go out for a throw on the edge of the Sporting box on the left hand side. Gondon wins it back, a loose pass. And he chips it into the box, looking for Jesus. It's nice to see Jesus on. It really is. I think we've missed him in the last few months. I know we've been winning games anyway. I think a few of the games might have been a lot easier if he was on. His work rate up front in that false number 9 is really good. Plus, is the closest thing we have to a striker. The ref's given a free kick to Sporting for handball. Sterling goes down. And it looked like a foul in all honesty, but referee's brought it back. And it's a handball he's given because when Sterling went down, he grabbed the ball. Players like to do. That's a safe ball, that ref, yep. Sounds a bit casual in possession, but we get the throw. But interestingly, the lineup I've gone with, the lineup's right, but the position's a little bit different. You got Bernardo in the usual De Bruyne role, and you got Gundogan in Bernardo's usually role. And you got Foden in the middle and Jesus on the right. Jesus is playing right wing, and the inside forward. Yeah, like I said, in fairness, it looks like a pretty decent turnout. One, surprising for the Champions League, and two, actually surprising for the fans. In all honesty, I've seen some Saturday games. They've been quite empty. That's a foul. City, just inside our own half, Bernardo goes down. Honestly, it's as you'd expect. Ooh. Good press by City and a heavy touch from the centre half, man. The Bernardo was on it. Like a shot, he just couldn't quite reach it. And that's Sporting have got it back to the goalkeeper. And now Bernardo does win it back after the defender slits with the ball. Foden. He had to give it inside then to Ferner. Ferner was running into the box, but Foden went right instead of left and went out for a throw. But good pressure. Bernardo again sticking his foot in and we win the throw. Sporting getting trapped on that far right hand side. Dylan plays the 1-2 Zinchenko and he's a little bit hesitant and kicks out. The goal kick. Pedro Porro was back with him as well the whole time. Kept up with him really well. And it's going to be another free kick on midway inside the Sporting half. Gundogan was fouled that time. Foden standing over it, sticks an arm up. Goes back post. Penalty that. Ooh, it looked like a pen, I don't know. So Stones controlled it beautifully on the back post. Cushions it down with his right. Gives it back to Jesus, who winds up for the hit. And to me, he's taken out from behind there. The defender just kind of ran through him. Didn't try and play the ball. I think that's a pen. Ref's having a little listen on his little microphone, on his little headset. I mean, play continues, so I can only imagine it's not a pen, but it looked like one to me. I have to see that again. Now Sporting are looking to break with it. And it's going to be too hard of a pass, and it's out for a goal kick. Let's have a look. Yeah, beautiful cushion down by Stones. Gives it back to Jesus. Let's have a look. Anywhere else on the pitch, you're going to say that's a free kick. I don't know. I'm going to say that it should be a pen. I'm sticking with it. Now Bernardo's running with it. He's got... Nice. Yeah, so Egan Riley's meant to be a centre-half, but he's playing it right back today. Another player that we're going to be utilising in different positions. You see, and he's given a free kick for that. So he gives a free kick against Sterling for that when he's just stronger than the defender. But Jesus just ran through. And he gives nothing. That's the frustrating thing about referees. They're so inconsistent. You can see it as well in the I mean, yeah, they had for a while in that screen there. They that's the standing section. I think it works really well. It does get the crowd vocal throughout the match. Well, that's the most focal area of the ground anyway, right next to the away fans. Oh, Egan Riley's done really well there to get the ball out to Bernardo. Has to go on the inside, and he does. He gives it to Zinchenko. Werner, back to Zinchenko. Out wide to Sterling. Now plays the long ball to Jesus, who is going to keep it in. But are looking a lot more organised than they were in the first leg. No, Edison has it. They're just passing it around. But are happy just to sit there, I think. Don't want another hammering. Trying to compete a little bit more than they did in the first leg. Now Bernardo has it. Egan Riley has it. Whips in the cross. It's a decent one. And Sterling waiting for it. Pedro Porro gets back. Heads it away for a corner. Good move. Good passing. I think everyone in the team touched it then. Apart from maybe Foden. Egan Riley puts in a decent cross to bar post, but you know, not going to win many headers, and Sterling was waiting for the ball rather than attacking it, and gave them the chance to come back and clear it, which they did. Foden with the back post corner. Ronaldinho gets head to it, straight to the keeper. And it's our first City throw. All that for nothing. Oh, he's punched in the face there, Laporte. It was an accident. It wasn't meant. It wasn't on purpose. Laporte gets the ball and he flicks over Paulinho's head, who sticks his hand out and hits him straight in the nose there. I don't think he meant it. Oh, it's more of a slap, isn't it? In truth, he didn't really touch him in the face. Got him on the neck. It looked worse in real time. Or pressing up now. Well, we're used to this in the Premier League. It shouldn't really cause us too many problems. And then, truth, we kind of like it when teams press us because it gives Edison a chance to whip it over the top to someone. And look at how we break through now. Foden running. Gives it to Sterling. Has a chance to stand up his man. Goes past one. Not going to get past the second. Now Foden has it. I can't believe the ref is giving a free kick there. Ah, the ref shit. Like a really poor ref. Never a free kick, that. I mean, he trips over the ball. Ref's awful. But Sporting are not living with our press, to be honest with you. They're struggling at the back there with the ball. They don't like it. And because we press as a team with speed. And it's persistent. Whee, free kick. Bernardo there surrounded by 4 players. And to be fair, he got past 3. The 4th one got him. But there's our City press again on the defence. And it's going to be a free kick. Egan Ryan goes in behind. That one I'll give a free kick for. But yeah, I mean, Sporting, I think Sporting are just set out just not to get hammered in this game. I don't think they're particularly trying to win it. They've just come to just not get absolutely beaten. Fair enough to them. In truth as well, I think a lot of this is down to the changes made. You can always say about City that whenever we make changes, the system doesn't change. We still play the same. You know, we've still got the same intensity. Talent on the pitch may differ slightly, but everyone still play. Oh, Fernandinho got done there. And there's a poor ball from Slimani in there. And Checo managed to get it back to Edison, who the wild clearance for once, but Bernardo over the slide manages to control it to Gundogan. He's so good, Bernardo. He's so good. Have a look at what the Real Madrid score is, because I haven't actually. Sky Sports up as well. Keep an eye on that one. Because Real Madrid PSG is a good matchup. And they're saying Mbappe might not play. I know he's on the pitch, but he wasn't down, I think, of playing. But yeah, Real Madrid, PSG 0-0 still after 13 minutes. Oh, here's Slimani now. And that was just a simple long ball by the keeper. And another poor cross from him, and handball. Jesus wins as a free kick on the edge of the box. And that's the thing you'll find with Jesus. Mahrez does it sometimes, but not as often as Jesus. Jesus gets up and down the pitch when he's on the right. He's just about onside, I'd say. Great ball, though. I mean, it just shows how poor defensively we can be, because that one ball, and he was through. If he had a bit of pace on him, Laporte wasn't keeping up. In the end, Laporte did really well to get a touch on that. Send that out wide. And there you go. Passes completed. 161 to Sporting's 57. We've had 6-7% possession. Yeah, 33. Again, like you'd expect. Fernandinho, they have a wild slide. I'm actually not entirely sure if he got the ball. I'm not entirely sure he got the man. I mean, he clearly did get the man because he's down on the floor, but it's unnecessary for Fernandinho. I think that was his lack of energy, movement around the pitch. I can see him being our coach next year and not a player. I tell you what. Oh, and Sterling's gone into the post, chest first. Looks like he's alright though. So this is good play. Fernandinho picks up on the halfway line, does that thing that Roger likes to do, like a diagonal ball over to Jesus, controls it with his chest, follows it first time across the box, and the defender gets there just ahead of Sterling, who hits the post. The ball goes out for a throw on the far side. It was a good play all round. And again, if you've got a striker, if we had Aguero or Kane, I think they're hitting that ball. I think they're in the middle of the goal, smacking in, and not emptying it. Jesus looks like he's fouled again. Ref's not giving it again, though. We'll City win it back really quickly, and Foden takes a long shot. Straight to keeper. It's out for a corner. I think he tried to punch it clear. The ball was swerving in the air, though. It was moving. Yeah, no, not like Jesus was. Oh, I took a deflection. That's what that movement was. Yeah, decent save then, I suppose. You had to watch it all the way. Here's Jesus running. I mean, that's a foul. He's fouled there, Jesus. Didn't get the ball and he took both his feet. Ref's not giving that. I think Fernandinho's having a go about it. Clearly a foul. I don't know what the referee was checking. They paused it for some reason. But this time the corner's by Gundogan up to Stones again, who wins his header. And defender gets there just ahead of Jesus. Armani fouls Jesus. I didn't think he'd given that at first. But again, like Jesus said, drop the shoulder, gone. I think he was going to get. I didn't think he was going to give it. But it's a clear foul again. He takes him out of the knee. He holds his hand up like he didn't touch him, but he clearly did. And the referee's being too protective of the defenders. Foden had a decent cross there to Laporte, who just got under it. He couldn't get over the top of the ball because he got his head to about 6 yards out. And then Bernardo gives it back to Ederson. He's nice and chill with it. And both teams are back in their positions. Werner did really well there. Sterling as well, nice 1-2. Now Bernardo suddenly on the left running at the defenders. Werner tries to chip into the box. Keeper comes out, punches it clear. Foden looking to break. Well, the speed as well that City players get behind the ball. You saw it in the derby, of course. I think there was that one highlight of Sancho where United tried to break through him, and then all of a sudden there was 8 City players around him. Like in that camera shot, 8 City players and only Sancho in the red shirt. And we did it again there. We lost the ball, but we were back at the halfway line so quick. And then all of a sudden Sporting are having to play back to the goalkeeper. A loose pass there. Laporte did manage to get his foot on it, but he only gave it back to them. Sporting enjoying a bit of possession here now. They've got a bit of space to run into. Jesus is the... Oh. Jesus got his foot in. And it's a throw in. This time Foden gets a foot in. City breaking on the halfway line. It's Gundogan. He's got Sterling on the left. Gives him. Guy's cutting on his right. And goes back left. And chips it into the box. It ended up on the penalty spot, but there's no one there. Foden and Gundogan run beyond it. I mean, the ball comes over the top there. And there's a one-on-one, but Egan Riley got back. Did enough to get it back to Ederson. Was he offside? Oh, he's offside anyway. Laporte just about jumped up in time. I know it's Stones. Laporte already pressed up. In truth, it's not been a bad game. I think both teams have done alright. Defensively, Sporting have been decent. City are pushing for goals. They're not taking this one. They're not trying to play for a 0-0, that's for sure. They are trying to get goals. And like I said, it's really good to see Jesus playing. I really do think we've missed him the last few weeks. Real Madrid and PSG is still 0-0. Oh, Zinchenko is on the left. Half an hour gone in this one. I think this game kind of sums up how the Premier League's been for the last few weeks as well. Lots of ball, lots of possession. A little bit vulnerable on the counter. But no lack of effort. Just unable to break through a team that defends on the edge of the box. Because we have struggled with that in recent weeks, and I think that is the missing striker. Someone that's just going to stay around that 6-yard box. I think Jesus is having a good game on that right. Not doing anything too brilliantly, but it's the energy that he brings, and he's constantly running at that defence. And because he's naturally right-footed too, that really helps, I think. I prefer right-footers on the right, left-footers on the left. None of this cutting in nonsense. I like to see him get down there to the byline and cut it in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're going to defend them really well. Not giving you any space on that in their final third. Like zero space in that final third to move. We're just like Stones is our furthest play back there, and he's on the halfway line. Well, within Edison, of course. We're just passing it around, just keeping it away from them. Keeping all the possession. Sporting haven't come here to win. Like I said, I think they've just come here not to get smashed. Nate Thorben. Like Thorben, it sounds like a sweet. Thorben. How's it going? Yeah, so Gundogan's got it. And again, just like he's been doing all match, he just instantly turns, gives it out wide on the left. Zinchenko is cutting inside now. He gives it back to Bernardo. He gives it out wide to Sterling. A decent line by the Sporting players there. Actually, you could see that in that shot. They had the entire back four like lined up perfectly. Sterling was onside though, but they were all lined up. I am not going to say that. I did German in school. I also listen to a lot of Rammstein. Poor ball by Foden. uncharacteristically for me. We're trying to drill it across diagonally, but it's never on that. My body's in the way. And Sporting have... Ooh, Sporting kind of quick. But who's running the ball back in the box? It's Foden. Boys still have it. They cross it in. And it's a good header cleared by Egan Riley. Yeah, I do like Ramstein. I've watched them a few times. Du Rich, so good. Love that song. I don't like Du Hast. I don't get the Du Hast thing. Ramalide's good as well. Engel. Love Engel. No, I don't. Not for me. That I don't even drink. I mean, what am I drinking at the moment? Ribena. Ribena Light, not even full Ribena. I'm drinking Ribena Light. So if Ribena are watching, feel free for the sponsor. My worst habit is that I like biscuits too much. You know what, Jesus did really well to keep that in there. He's on the right hand side here. Inside the box. Someone just needs to shoot. Someone just needs to hit the ball. I don't think I've had a shot since that Foden one. Seems like 2 games ago. Zinchenko wins it back. Gundogan out wide to Sterling. Zinchenko did very well to cut it back. Well defended. Just Foden waiting on the 6-yard line. Not that important. The best way to stay chill and relaxed is to stay single. Sterling was played through there. I don't know if he was onside or offside. We'll see here. Fernandinho has it. Foden. Oh, he's onside. That's a beautiful ball by Foden straight away to Sterling, who's 3 1-on-1. He tries to be too cute. He tries to chip it over the keeper, but he stood still. Keeper didn't go down. And he saves it. It's a good save. How old am I? I'm in my 30s. Getting old now. Wait, why is Jesus being booked here? What's he whinging at him for? Player's gone down holding his face. We've clearly missed something during the replay. How old you? I have no idea. Could be anywhere between 18 and 100. I just assume everyone's mid-20s. I think actually the most popular age on YouTube is 24 to 35 for men. Yeah, I think it's 24 to 35. And that's the most popular age for users on YouTube. I don't know what it is for women. 15. 15's not a bad age. I definitely don't miss. Well, actually, no, I don't really miss being 15. I think when I was in school, I was studying German when I was 15. The German teacher was very good looking. It wasn't German though. But yeah. Seems like so long ago, to be honest. Your English is bad. My German's bad. Don't worry about it. The thing about English, though, I'm assuming, as an English person, is that English is just everywhere on the planet. Like, you can't really watch anything without hearing English. I mean, you can, obviously. You can have German films and things. Some German films are actually pretty decent. Downfall. What a good film that is. Yeah, you can hear English pretty much everywhere you go. Anywhere you go, in songs and things like that. You hear it a lot more than you hear other languages on a more consistent basis. So you'll pick English up as you go through. Because if you're trying to learn something like, I don't know. Like French or something. You're not really going to hear it that much. Unless you're in France. Jesus there with the cross in. Again, it's behind everyone. Our crossing has been pretty poor. Just seems to be in the wrong place. Like a hopeful hit into the box, hoping someone's there when they're not really. They need to whip it in a little bit more purposefully towards the 6-yard box. Someone can actually attack it. The only real chance we got is what Walker does when he plays. Gets down that right hand side and then just whacks it across as hard as he can. That's what you need to do. Floating balls in for our team ain't going to work with how short we are. A nice turn that again. Foden straight through first time for Jesus. Defending gets there just a little bit harder from Foden. Jesus was in there one-on-one. Gundogan's having a good game, you should expect. A little bit of Ilkay Gundogan. Always hoping you have a good night. Or is it 10 o'clock where you are? Enjoy. Might listen to some Rammstein later, actually. Slimani played keeps up. I think he needed like 4 or 5 times. Both Ferner just comes in and just taps it out. Just hits out. Mm-hmm. Let's stop and you enjoy. Back anytime, buddy. Anytime. I'll help you with your English. Gundogan did really well there as well, winning the ball back. I don't watch Sporting playing, and it'd be interesting to see if they can keep this up the whole second half as well, because the game's played with pace here. Not been a slow game. This has been like full tilt. Both teams are competing. And yeah, we've not broken them down that much, but we are trying to score. And they're countering really well. Oh, PSG ahead. PSG winning 1-0. Mbappe again. Looks like PSG going through. And Real Madrid are pretty much done. It's like Barcelona this season. I think both teams done, and it's half time. So, I mean, as first halves go, I think both teams have played pretty decent. I do. I think both teams have played well. I think Sporting have defended solidly. They're not really giving us any space in behind. I can only think of 2 or 3 occasions where we've managed to get past the last man. Sterling, that 1-on-1 that he chipped into the keeper's hands. Zinchenko did one on the left-hand side. And I think there's a moment with Jesus on the right where he pulled it back to Foden, who should have given it against Fernandinho on the edge of the box, but he didn't. Other than that, though, there's not really created much. Again, a lot of balls are going into the box, but in the wrong positions. They're either too far behind or no one's there. I'm saying that I'm just going to go a quick pee. I'll be back. There we go. So yeah, looking at the game, I think both teams have done all right. 0-0. I'm surprised it's 0-0 because it's not for the lack of trying. It's halftime for Real Madrid and PSG as well. So Real Madrid are PSG are winning that 1-0. Yeah, I'm just going to tweet out. It's a decent first half. Surprising again. There we go. Like I was saying in the first half, so it's nice to see Jesus back. It really is. I do think we missed his energy, and I think he's going to bring more for us in the end of the season. He's probably going to be playing Mahrez for the rest of the season. You know what, with Mahrez just can't seem to do anything wrong at the moment. Even when for me he has a bad game. Like the United game, the first half, he wasn't really in it. Most of our attacks were going down the left. And you had Grealish, Foden, and Bernardo all linking up beautifully on that left-hand side. But on the right, Mahrez wasn't seeing much about, but in the second half, whenever we did find it, he scored. He took a beautiful half volley. Took a deflection off Maguire. Probably wasn't going in without that deflection, but still a goal, isn't it? And then you look at his second one, which is well taken. Yeah, hit De Gea in the face, but it's still a good goal. He still made a good movement, and he broke the offside trap. It was a good win all around. But I don't think Mahrez has been playing particularly well. But if he's scoring the goals, gotta keep him in the team, haven't you? Another one of the surprises for me for the Derby game is that he dropped Sterling and not Mahrez, but hey, it worked out, didn't it? I thought Grealish had his best game for us. Hey Torchic, how's it going? Nice to see you. How's it going? You watching the game? You've been watching the Sporting and the Real Madrid PSG game, which PSG are winning 1-0 thanks to Mbappe. I can see us getting them again next round. Seem to have their number though, don't we, when we play PSG? Seems like as long as we can stop the front three, you know, we always seem to have the numbers going forward because they don't defend as well. And obviously Real Madrid and Barcelona, I don't think they're the teams they were a few years ago, particularly Real Madrid. Well, Barcelona obviously dropped. I don't think Real Madrid were the same team they were a couple of years ago. Their standard has dropped too. But yeah, let's look at these stats here. So yeah, we've had 68% possession, Sporting about 32%, but Sporting have not had a single shot. Not a single shot off target or on target or blocked. We've only had 4 shots though. So again, all that possession and all the going forward and all the breaks we're getting, but we're just not creating anything that can't break down the team. We've had 2 corners, 2 offsides, 2 clear-cut chances. Now that's something that has changed because when we got beat 3-2 by Tottenham, we had 0 clear-cut chances to their 4. They ripped us apart going forward. Against Everton as well, but I think we only created 1 clear-cut chance. So we got 2 already in this game. That's a little bit better. I didn't see what it was against United actually. How many clear-cut chances we had against United? 3. We had 3 clear-cut chances against United. They had 0. And that's a difference there because United live off clear-cut chances, the one-on-ones. So, doing well. And again, look at... No, that's the United game. We don't look at the United game. Aerial duels, 50%. Saves, yeah, Edison's done nothing all game. 1 yellow card to 2. Fouls are pretty much the same. Who did they come through? Sporting. Oh, so they knocked Dortmund out. Sporting. Them and Sporting both finished on 3 wins and 3 losses in the group stages. But Sporting had a better goal difference thanks to 14 goals scored, 12 against. Dortmund had 10 scored, 11 against. Besiktas has a bottom of the group, 3 goals, 19 against. United had a pretty easy group, didn't they? I mean, we didn't really have a tough group. I know we got beat by PSG and we got beat by Leipzig at the end when the group was over. But yeah, pretty much what you'd expect. With the 6 changes too, I mean, Fernandinho's just there as a rotation player. He's not a 90-minute player. He is going to be today, of course, because we don't need to risk anything. Even if we get beat, it doesn't really make a difference. They're not going to go score 5 goals Sporting. Not when they've not a single shot in the first half. So it's just about using him and saving Rodri for the Premier League. Bernardo, maybe take him off because he's going to be important for the Premier League going forward. Those Foden, I think they're two of our most influential players, and they have been in this game too. Bernardo's popping up left, right, centre, he's everywhere. Foden as well. Foden's defensive work doesn't get enough credit for me. There's a moment in that first half where he lost it on the halfway line. Yeah, he was the one in the penalty area, covering the ball, getting the tackling. I forgot Ancelotti was manager of Real Madrid, actually. Yeah, I mean, Real Madrid are going backwards, aren't they? They're not the team they were when. Did Zidane leave last season? I don't even know. Although that Real Madrid PSG game was quite even. They both had 8 shots. 4 on target to 3. 40% possession to 59. That's surprising because PSG usually hit you on the break. They do against us anyway. Seems to be dominating that game a little bit. Dominating the ball. Hey Sharma, how's it going? How's it India? I bet it's warm. Is it warm? I imagine it is warm. How are the City fans over in India? I'm a little disappointed though he's not played a couple more of the youth team. He doesn't need to play Sterling in this game. He doesn't need to play Foden. Just looking at the Mbappe goal there, he runs it down the left. Smashes it past Courtois. Just his pace. But you look at that as well, Real Madrid are in no man's land. They're completely... You can't let Mbappe run at you from like... Well, he runs from the halfway line. You can't do that. He's just going to destroy you for pace. You got no chance catching him. And the defender's there covering that back post, thinking he's going to try and bend it. And he just goes near post because Courtois taking that extra step as well towards the back post. They both think he's going to shape up to hit it and curl it, but he doesn't. Oh, whack. Goal. Warm in India. I bet it is warm in India. Da, da, da. 2-2, you think? You think Real Madrid are going to come back? I can't see it personally. I think Real Madrid are done. I think once PSG get going like they have done. There we go, just watching the highlights. But yeah, Neymar hits it through left foot. And once Mbappe is on, he's got like 30 yards of space. No chance. Poor defending, really. I know Real Madrid are pushing up, trying to get the equaliser, but... I'll have a look. I'll keep an eye on the... I might actually get the Real Madrid game up. Watch that as well. Keep an eye on them both. Benzema. I don't know. I mean, Benzema's a good finisher, but... Oh, McAtee's coming on. There we go. We're making a change. I'm glad McAtee's on. Who's he on for? He's got to be on for Foden, right? Foden or Bernardo. I want to see more of him because McAtee's supposed to be a really good player. I mean, he must be if Pep's playing him. Pep doesn't just play anyone. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that Sporting, the Real Madrid game actually. I'll get that up as well. Do it. Do it, shall we? You keep an eye on both games. He has made a couple of changes, Pep. Again, I don't think they're needed. And Mars has come on that right. Champions League final teams. You know, the Champions League is, for me, it's tough, isn't it? Because I think it might be the most obvious thing to say, but it comes down to who gets who in the draw. Like, I think some teams are going to beat others and vice versa. Jesus, 1-0. See, that's the thing. I think Liverpool and City are the best teams in the competition, but obviously if they get each other in the next round of the semi-final, it's not going to be, is it? I think if City avoid Liverpool, I think City make the final. Great ball by that. Could be offside. Tight. Mahrez did really well. Gives Jesus hits left foot near post past the keeper. 1-0. Keeper just goes the wrong way completely. I think he was expecting far post hit or a cross, but Jesus wasn't messing about. He just hits it. There's a check for offside. It's close. He is leaning forward. His shoulder might be off. But yeah, I think if City avoid Liverpool, City make the final. I think Liverpool are probably going to win it. I can't see Liverpool like losing games. It's really tough. Oh, he's offside. At least he put the ball in the net though. Unfortunately, Jesus was offside. And again, he's put Sterling in the middle and he's put Jesus on the left, which doesn't make much sense to me. Why is he not playing Jesus in the middle? I know Jesus doesn't particularly like being in the middle anymore, but just put him there. He played there for us for like 3 years. We kept Aguero out of the team at one point. Aguero. Why would you not put him there? City. Yeah, I just can't see Liverpool. It's hard to see when Liverpool are going to lose. Even against West Ham should have got something out of that game in the league last week. How West Ham didn't get a goal in that match is unreal. Sterling's well offside. Yeah, shoulders offside. I mean, look at that. I don't understand that with VAR. I mean, I don't think that should be it. I think you should go from your feet rather than your. When you're running onto the ball, you can't give it off because his shoulder's offside. Just because he's leaning forward, I think it needs to change. We'll get behind the defence again. McAtee this time on the left-hand side, unfortunately, doesn't go anywhere. Real Madrid are pushing for a goal against PSG as well. They're not getting anywhere with it, but pushing for them. Oh, that looks like that would have hurt McAtee there. Gets up pretty quick though. Hey, Jesus now on the left again. I don't know how. See, the referee's giving a free kick there for a foul by Mahrez. Again, I think he got the ball. The referee's just giving a free kicks to defenders when they're losing the ball on the edge of their own box, regardless. Scared that it comes to a goal. But that's City press as usual. And Laporte has it in his own half. Is it to Stonesy? Is it Ferner who's got space? He is getting around the pitch quite a bit. McAtee. There's no urgency there from Sporting to try and get that ball. They're just waiting for City to hit that final third before closing anyone down. But I think they've come to this game to not get smashed. Jesus plays it in. Ooh, McAtee tried to backheel it to Jesus. He went for the 1-2. Jesus is on the left side of the box. Plays into McAtee. Tries to backheel it to him back. It was nice as well. But the defender was just quick enough. Stretching for it. Jesus nearly had it. Good play. Gundogan's doing an in-swinger in the corner. We usually go back post for our corners. Aim for Stones or Diaz if he's playing. Those boys got near post, and that's headed away. McAtee has it. Did just about enough to keep Sporting from breaking there. He loses the ball and lunges in and gets a touch on the ball and plays onto the defender, the attacker. And we've got it again in our own half, just playing keep ball. Support. Yeah, I don't think a 0-0 does us here. Doesn't do us any favours. Obviously, we're through anyway. But I think we need goals to show that we can actually beat these teams that just sit back and defend. Because we're going to get a lot of this in our next few weeks. Mahrez looking to cut in on his left again. On the right hand side. I like to see Mahrez on the left, see what he does. Egan Riley's done really well there. Fernandinho went for the through ball back to him, but it doesn't make it. And Mahrez has it. McAtee's done really well to keep the ball. It's a nice turn. Jesus goes inside on his right. Keeper fumbles it, but gets it the second attempt. Good though. Tell you what, that turn from McAtee there. Keeper immediately kicks on Slimani, but I mean, we're not going to let that over the top. We're not going to get beat by keeper's long ball. Once again, Sporting and left chasing. Mbappe's good. He's offside though. Well, that's what's been given. He's been given offside, but he ripped Courtois apart. Just did him. Yeah, he's offside. He is offside. Oh, that dummy though to sell Courtois. Oh, it's dirty. He absolutely did Courtois there. That was dirty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do a poll actually. I'm gonna ask. I'll do a poll there. Who would you sign? Would you sign Haaland or would you sign Mbappe? Which of the two? Sporting doing the Poznan. Love that. I think I'd be signing Mbappe, to be honest. The problem I have with signing either of them, though, is that the wage you should be paying, it's not just the transfer fee. I know Mbappe, I think Mbappe's freezing it this season, at the end of the season. Real Madrid were a mess there. They can't handle Mbappe. He's too quick and powerful. Defender just about gets enough. Here comes Sporting. They still not had a shot in this game, I don't think. And that's still not a shot. That's not going to count as a shot. I don't think that was a cross. They just gave it straight to Edison. Mbappe's gone down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But Mbappe and Haaland, my problem with either of those two is that the wages are so high that if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, I'm not saying they wouldn't work out. I'll say they don't work out and you try and sell one in a few years, the wages are going to be so high, who's going to be able to afford it, really? Realistically, you're looking at pretty much no one. You're going to have to pay half the wages just to sell them. I don't know what you're going to recoup back from them. Because there's nowhere for them to go. They're not going to take pay cuts. I had to stay at the club for an extra 4 years. So you're talking astronomical amounts of money, and that's what happened with Messi at Barcelona. You're just paying him so much, no one else can afford him. City playing a little bit slow in the second half as well. Now we're going and we're just passing the ball around. We're in the Sporting half, you'd expect. Pretty much camped there. Like I said, Sporting have stopped pressing so high now. They're just always retreating. Zinchenko gives it to McAtee. Again, gets away from 2 plays. He's done really well again. Uses the Gundogan out wide to Mahrez, who leaves the ball behind, unfortunately. Uses the back post anyway. He comes out, punches it. Now Zinchenko has a chance on the left hand side. He gives it to Sterling. And runs into trouble. And it's going to be a corner. Oh, Real Madrid have scored. It's Benzema. I mean, you could be right. Benzema might get the 2 goals here. PSG's inability to defend. Yeah, PSG have a goal back against Real Madrid. Interesting. Probably a foul on the keeper there. I'm not really sure. Benzema doesn't get the ball. You could. The thing is, the referee could give that, and the referee couldn't give, like, could maybe not give that. It's one of those. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he gave the free kick. But he hasn't, and Benzema scored. It's 1-1 on the night. Roma still need 2 more goals though. Because obviously Paris Saint-Germain have the away goal. The Real Madrid still need 2. And I think if PSG don't win that game, it's a complete ball job from them. Going to be a City throw-in just inside the Sporting half as well. McAtee again, working hard defensively. Real Madrid are up for that game now. They are fighting for every ball. Neymar fouls Vinicius Jr. Now Rodrigo. Yeah, it's a foul. City's still just playing passing game in the Sporting half. There's not really too much happening. Nobody's creating anything, passing it about. Even Riley has it on the right hand side. Gonna go back. Now Stone switches play out on the left. Zinchenko. This is Ferner. He looked to put in the box, but instead it gives it back out wide to Zinchenko. Who this time does put in the box right forward, too close to the keeper. And he gets there ahead of Sterling. He kind of half jump for the ball. Now Sporting looks to break. And Zinchenko recycles, and it's back to Laporte and Stones. So again, it's pretty much the pattern of this second half. We just Sporting look to break, can't get it away. We win it back on the halfway line. Oh, what a ball through that! It's by Ferner to Maris, and it's nearly in. Well defended that in the end. Maris should have put that ball across sooner. That I think it was it Sterling waiting for it? Great ball by Ferner, straight through from Maris. Yeah, Sterling. I should have put it a little bit more pace. Would have been 1-0. Still defender did well to get back. And now we are on the halfway line. Egan Rai again. He's probably going to give it to Laporte. And then he gives it to Zinchenko, who takes it forward. In the other game, Real Madrid have a corner. Looks like someone's coming. Go and have a little bit of decent possession here. This time it's City on the edge of their own box, defending quite deep. But I'm still finding that space though. They got it on the right hand side, cross comes in. Laporte does enough to block it. Comes out to Jesus, who's on the left. And Jesus just going to hold it up. Ball playing into the middle to Gundogan. That's a good ball by Gundogan. Unfortunately, the defender's going to get there first, but he heads it straight to Jesus. Ooh, strong tackle. But McAtee was nearly through. And McAtee's done well since coming on. I know he didn't do well there with the ball. Well defended in the end, but did well. Hey, Ajot, how's it going? Ajot? I don't know how to say that. Ajot, Jot, Ajot, 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 Jot, Ajot. How's it going? You watching the City game or you watching Real Madrid PSG? You've got them both up here. Sporting having a little bit more possession than they've done in the second half so far. Over 20 minutes to go. Oh, cross comes in. It was a good cross as well. I think Laporte did enough to put Slimani off, and then they couldn't get on the back post, and it's going to be a goal kick. Not bad though. I think the positive for Sporting in this game is that they've not completely crumbled to make it like 9-10-0 on aggregate. A bit like how Salzburg did against Bayern last night. Just absolutely crumbled when that first goal went in. So fair play to Sporting and a lot of credit to them. Because they could have easily just turned up today and not bothered. That's a great ball, that, you know, to McAtee, who is probably fouled. He is fouled on the edge of the box. Again, though, good positive run from McAtee. I really like this kid. I think he could go far. I want to see more of him. Got a bit of pace about him. He's good with the ball. And it's a definite foul. Indonesia. How's Indonesia? What time is it in Indonesia? Is it early hours of the morning? Like 4 AM, 5 AM. I'm not really sure what time it would be. How's it going? Warm greetings to you, though. I bet it is warm in Indonesia as well. It's pretty cold here. Good old wintry Manchester. Free kick on the edge of the box. Looks like Gundogan's going to take it. It's a good free kicks, but, you know, free good kick taker. He's scored a few for us over the years, including one against Brighton when we won the Liga ahead of Liverpool by a point. And that one is 4-1. I think he got the fourth. Yeah. Mara's got the third. Laporte got the second. Aguero got the first. And he's scored a few for us since. He scored recently against... Who was his last one against? Was it in the Cup? Like Fulham or someone? Not really sure. Wyndham, something like that. Ah, it's Mars for the free kick. Wasn't seeing that. He put it in the box. I thought it was going to be shot. Oh! I shot from 35 yards out. I think that might have been Zinchenko. Blocked. Tell you what, Sporting done really well to get that out of there. Now they're breaking quick. They got 3-on-3. And they got the... Oh. And there's the first shot of the game for them. And it's over the bar. Matthews. Good play though by Sporting. They did really well down how left-hand side to get it out. Ends up with the full-back. And he just hits it high and over. Edison coming off. This about. Scott Carson coming on. Legend. Scott Carson's on. Yeah, thanks, AJ. Yeah, I mean, you know, we don't really mind. We're just chilling, just taking the time. I wasn't expecting to hit like 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year anyway. We're okay. You know, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? Everyone's got an opinion. Think about football. It's all about opinion. You know it. Some people are going to be happy. Some people are going to be unhappy. I'm just here to watch some City games and have a bit of fun in the process. You know, if we hit 1,000 subscribers, great. If we hit more, great. We'll see where we can go, see what we can do, see what we can, you know, make the channel better. Like, not my job, of course, this is just a bit of fun. Carson then according to action quite early. It's nice. Got Carson coming on. I think that just shows that City are taking the mick now. Pep doesn't care. Good though, I imagine he deserves it. I mean, Carson's always there. He's always on the bench. Nice to give him some game time, and I don't know if he's ever played in the Champions League. Why not give it him? Real Madrid on the attack. Benzema. Vinicius Jr. should have scored there. He should have scored. Ball's come out to him about 8 yards out. I know that people calling about he's a good player, but I don't see it. How's he not got that on target from like, he's like 7 yards out. Poor. Poor. Well, Real Madrid are playing a lot more aggressively in the second half, and that's going to be a foul. Thing is with PSG, if you attack them, they'll crumble. They will absolutely crumble PSG if you attack them. Born again attacking. They're trying to win it. Sporting, they're trying to get a goal here. Someone's got to go out to him. They don't. Oh, do you know what? It's good save by Carson. He's injured. No, yeah, he's injured. He took a hit to his knee. Good save that though. Really good save from Carson. Great save. Took one in the knee. Comes on and then he's off. He plays one game. Plays 20 minutes all season and he's out injured. Oh yeah, the knees collided. That's what it was. It was knee on knee. Knee on knee. Oh, thanks, AJ. Just the process. That's it. Yeah. As long as you're here, that's all that matters to me. I appreciate the support. I do. We're going to be here a long time. Yeah. Heavy challenge. Carson, they both. That was a good save. Great move by Sporting, and it was a nice chip through. He spreads himself really well. How old is Carson now? Like 38, 39? Got a good beard, Carson, hasn't he? Like that beard. Just something about having a bit of grey in your beard, you know? A bit of grey in there. Guys look really good. Modric has done great heads-game finishes. He's going nowhere with the ball, let's be honest. Benzema scored again. 2-1 Real Madrid. That's all because of Modric. That Modric runs from the edge of his own box, runs like 50 yards, gives it to Vinicius, who plays a poor pass back to him. He controls it and then he feeds it straight through to Benzema, who does finish. Tell you what. Yeah, no worries. You do that. Present point. What a ball by Modric that is. Real Madrid. Yeah, she could be going out. Yeah, looks like he comes off Marquinhos. Benzema's turn, spins, hits it. Yeah, Marquinhos. Looks like it was going in anyway because Donnarumma was going the wrong way. I think he was hitting it back post. Yeah, he's probably going to miss it anyway. I'll tell you what, that Real Madrid game, next goal wins that. Next team to score goes through. Oh my god, Real Madrid have scored. It's Benzema. Oh my god. Oh my god, straight from the kickoff. They win it from PSG. Plays it straight through to Vinicius. He tries to hold the ball up. Comes back to Benzema, smashes it first time. A hat-trick. I can't believe it. PSG absolutely crumbled. And I said, if you attack PSG, if you attack them. Oh my god. Because PSG are crap defensively. What is Marquinhos do? He defends it against Vinicius. And then just crosses it across his own box. And Benzema runs onto it outside of the foot. A good finish. Absolute beauty of a finish, to be fair to him. What a goal that is. He's celebrating with a chair. He's holding a chair up. Amazing. See on the attack here. Oh, Mahrez went for the half volley. It's good chest down from Sterling, to be fair. Now Sporting trying to break again. Zinchenko did really well to hold him up. Oh, Islamani. Well defended by Laporte, that. Or was it Stones? No, it was Stones. Stones defended really well because he could have scored there. Sporting got behind. Sterling to Mahrez on the right. He should go right foot. He does. Takes shot. Corner. Well defended again. 9 minutes left. Both teams are trying to win this game, in fairness. It's not petered out. It's not a boring 0-0. Both Sporting and City are trying to win. It's going to be a corner by Mahrez. Near post. Fernandinho can't quite head it on. Sporting clear. Oh, nice. Another change, another youngster. I don't know why he doesn't bring these on sooner, honestly. The only criticism I'd have of Pep, he doesn't play the youngsters as much as he should. It's Laporte going off. And if there's one thing we need at this club, it's more defenders. So to see the young defenders coming on from the youth team. Doesn't better, good. Man, look at how he's built. He's got muscle everywhere. That's what you want to see. I got to be honest with that Ishwi as well. Jam, he's said Benzema would win it for Real Madrid. He was right. I put a bet on at halftime. So 5 minutes left in the City game. And like I said, we're not settling for the 0-0. We're going for the win. McAtee playing it through to Jesus. Tries to hold the ball up, but he's not strong enough. Could have been a foul. But 0-0 and 5-0 up on aggregate doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, that's well, good turn from me. He's done really well, Egan Riley. Now, played it to Stones, who's in a bit of trouble there. Oh, I'll tell you what. They've done alright there, see. But centre half, he is cool on that ball. Now Sterling running with it. It's over the halfway line. McAtee has it. Here's handball. I don't know why Sterling plays that ball like that way. Fired it in the air. Should just kept it along the floor. Put it to his feet. The one criticism, well, there's a few criticisms I have of Sterling, but my main one is that the ball he plays, man, he's not good at this, like picking balls. He's not good at decision making when making passes. And I think his decision making when he goes to take a shot is awful. I think if he has too much time, if he's one-on-one with the keeper, he'll fluff it. It's when he just turns and hits it, or when he's running onto it and just hits it first time. He's best. Real Madrid are pushing for a fourth goal there. If anyone looks like scoring in that game, it looks like Real Madrid and not PSG. PSG just can't get the ball. So you got to expect Pochettino to get sacked after this game. I don't know who they go for after Pochettino. They've gone through pretty much everyone, haven't they, PSG? Probably good news for United, though, because it means that with them going out here and Poch possibly being sacked, opens up the chance to get Pochettino for United. I don't know if he'll do a good job for them. I don't think anyone could do a good job for United at the moment. I think they're a mess. That's a foul to Real Madrid, edge of the box. Yeah, SG, when they're losing, they just can't handle it, can they? Their personality is shocking. Got a really bad mentality when they're losing. It's just about kicking plays at that point. He could have easily been booked for that, and if he has, he's already on a yellow. We'll see. You have a free kick. It's going to be probably Mahrez whipping it in. It is Mahrez. Straight to the keeper. No one attacked it at near post. Ball and come away with the ball again. They're on the left hand side. Got loads of space to run into here. Stones goes out the cross. Good defending again. Stones has been phenomenal. I think he's been great all season though when he's played. He's not had as much game time as Diaz and Laporte, but when he's played, he's been fantastic. Slimani's gone off for Sporting. Rodrigo Ribeiro. What a name. Love that. So it looks like this game's going to peter out 0-0. I was hoping for another 3 or 4 goals because, like I said, going into the Premier League, the end of the Premier League now, goals have been let down over recent weeks. You know, we can't scrape every game 1-0. So I wanted more goals to get a bit of confidence up for the forwards. Unfortunately, that's not happened. What a clean sheet will do as well, gives us confidence defensively, especially the 2 centre halves, Laporte and Stones, who are probably going to play the majority of those games with Diaz being injured. Well, you can Riley's done really well. And Stones again. Stones again cutting out near post. He's been incredible, Stones, this game. There's a late chance here for Sporting. 90th minute corner. Comes in. Edge of the box and volleyed well over. I believe that's what they call Wover, wide and over. Gone now. That may never come down from space. So into injury time. And I can't see there being a goal. Only 3 minutes added on. So decent crowd turned out for this one. Shame no goals in it. But I don't think it's been a boring 0-0. I don't think it's one of those games. Mahrez has gone past like 3 defenders there, and it's going to be a corner. Defense just did enough there, but Mahrez did good. Seems cut in like 2 or 3 times there. Cuts in once. Ends the defender the wrong way. Gets past another one. Quick feet. Takes an extra touch. And then a third defender joins in. Block it. Good header from Stonesy, that. Just on top of the net. Look how high Stones gets. Woof. I really like John. Say what? Sterling's done really well there, holding the ball up on his chest. He's on the edge of the box now. He's inside on the left. Cuts it back to Zinchenko, who hits it, and it's blocked. And keeper decides to punch it, not catch it for some reason. I don't know what that's about. Don't know why he punched that. That was a weird one. No one was challenging him for it. So 30 seconds to go. McAtee over the top for Sterling. Oh, and he smashed it wide. He took a touch, did the defender where he went sliding past him with his left, cuts inside, smashed into the side near post. Just snatched at it. Unlucky that. McAtee did really well though. Well, he's going to run 0-0. I don't think that's a great result. I mean, we're through. And it is what it is. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. But we were through after the first leg. And the players did give it a good go. They didn't just sit back and settle for 0-0. They just couldn't break the team down, couldn't get the goal. Pedro Porro there. Big smile when he's shaking Pep's hand. I love that. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for being with us. Anyone who said hi. And anyone who's still here or dropping in, make sure to hit the like button and the subscribe button. That really appreciate it. I'm going to be posting the match reaction in about 10-15 minutes. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and thanks for always being here and watching. I hope you like the background, kind of just playing around with it a little bit. But yeah, thanks so much, and have a great night. See you in the match reaction. Bye bye. Remember, hit the like button, subscribe.